god, I found a TIE fighter. Hopefully I don't crash it. Oh no! Well, I want a refund. Yo, what up, my juicy melons? MelonFilmsGaming here today, and today we are looking at the Star Wars mod made by PSWM, and I totally forgot like what that stands for, but other than that, let's look at it. So here's the OG like episode of 4 through 6, I believe. Yeah, here's the armor of it. So you have the Endor. Let me just actually get all of this out. Okay, so here's the Hoth outfit, and it does increase your armor, and I look like a beautiful rebellion melon. Yep. And this is the Jedi robe, so I am now a Jedi. And I get Force XP every second, so that's I guess I'm an ultimate Jedi, and I have a cape, so very interesting. And it's only one low piece, so let's just get that out. And we have Endor, which looks pretty good, like in a movie. We have Sand Trooper. Doesn't actually look quite good as the other ones, but still good nonetheless. And then we have the Bounty Hunter one. Now there is a chest piece, and because basically what you do is you get a Bounty Hunter backpack, and you have a Bounty Hunter jetpack or chest plate, and that's how you pretty much craft it. Unless you don't want it, then you can just put it on. Yeah, you can't fly with it, but if you put it on this one, then you can definitely fly. And let me just get those off. And yeah, so you're Boba Fett. Very cool. Boba Fett is my favorite out of all of them. And we have AT-AT pilot stuff. Very cool. I actually like the design of this one, all white. And yeah. Then we have the Scout Trooper. Okay, this one looks better than all the other Stormtrooper ones. I could actually ride the speeder bike now. I'm fully licensed. And TIE Fighter. This one looks good as well. I mean, I don't like how it's all dark. Like, I mean, there is some other gray parts in it. And there's some Snow Trooper. Definitely not as good as the models, but still perfect nonetheless. This mod does require Forge, so make sure you guys have that installed. And I am now a Rebel Pirate. So yeah, there you go. Then we have Rebel Fleet Trooper stuff. Okay, so the hat apparently has nothing besides. Yeah, so that's kind of weird, disappointing as well. But whatever. And we have Leah's buns, and then my. Very cool. I like it. So yep, there's that. Then we have all the weapons. So let's like get the lightsaber and all the other Star Wars weapons. Okay, so here's the lightsaber. You should click it in, right click. Boom. Cool. And we have Darth Vader's, and very loud as well. And another one. Very cool. 3D models. And this does 12 attack damage. Okay, so I can't throw it, which just kind of sucks. Gamorrean axe, or nope. Okay, so Gamorrean axe, very cool. Nice little design. And then we have another Gamorrean axe. Then we have a Vibro Lance, which does 12. And I believe this one's Han Solo's. And you get a custom achievement, which Han shot first. Very loud, very cool. Let me just actually turn down my volume. Some of these mods do get very loud. And let's get the other ones. Now I believe this is what the Ewoks use. Very cool. Can't zoom in with these scopes though, which kind of sucks. Here's the Stormtrooper's blaster. And the DLT-19. Now, you probably recognize some of the names from Battlefront, which is another. Now, this is Greedo's weapon. Very cool. I like the design, and yeah. Alright, we have the Wookiee Bowcaster, the Blast Tech EE3, which is Boba Fett's weapon. Another blast pistol. This is what the Rebels use. Scout blast pistol, and the Blast Tech DL-21 blast pistol. So yeah, those are all the weapons. And here's all the vehicles. So as in the intro, you guys saw me fly the TIE Interceptor, which is like that. So it's better if you go in first person, because then yeah. And then you can shoot by pressing Y, which is very cool. You know, set any mob on fire. I don't know how I'm still having the fly effect. Okay, whatever. So yeah, it's the TIE Interceptor. And let's do the other TIE Fighter. Now these both are the same, just different. And, yep. And there was a health bar down there, which is very interesting. Now let's do the last two Imperial stuff, which is the speeder bikes. Yeah, these are both the same, just one is snow and one isn't. So let's just take this one. And you can shoot these. Controls just like a boat. And yeah, very cool. So all of these are entities actually. So is Land Speeder. Very cool actually. And it doesn't shoot, so that's kind of good. So yeah, very interesting. Models are very textured or detailed. Here's a Jedi Starfighter, or yeah, X-Wing Starfighter. Yep. So they all have custom explosions. And here's the I don't even know what it's called actually. Never mind. I'm a disgrace to Star Wars. And you guys can see there is landing gear. Very cool. And yeah, so those are the vehicles. And my weapons are all still there. So just put this all away. And then we have OG Star Wars building blocks. And yeah, it's basically a lot of blocks. I'm not gonna go through any of these because I mean, besides like cooler ones like glass, I actually like better than normal glass because it looks tons better. It takes as long. Very interesting log, and you can get it back. So. And here's some food items, which I'm not hungry right now, but if I was, I would actually try these. Okay, sorry about that, guys. But yep, here's the original trilogy, ores and other stuff. Okay, so here's some ore. So this is chromium and titanium ore, which you could get titanium, chromium ingot, and like dusts. Very cool. And I don't know what these are used for because I'm not really showing any crafting recipes because I'm like running a little bit late on the video, but yeah. So it's a hilt metal alloy, hilt metal compound, and plasma emitter. And here's the OG spawnable mobs. Now there's quite a few of them actually. And there's a droid hacker and droid caller. So let me go in game mode 0. Or yeah, 1. Sorry about that. And turn it to easy. So the first one I'm going to start with is the Viper Probe droid. Just sounds like if it was in Star Wars. And let me get a lightsaber. So yeah, and there's the mouse droid. Very cool, interesting little guy. Then we have Hoth Protocol droid, which really does nothing. And here's a C-3PO one.
What is that?
And of course you could always kill him. So yeah, and then we have a surgical droid. Looks like if he was in a movie. Another astromech droid. It's the Imperial one, and the Dark one, and R2-D2. So here we have a Sand Trooper. So he's very cool. Actually, let me get a blaster because the thing's actually a little too loud for my headphones. But yeah, there's a Sand Trooper, and we can spawn in a Beth. And he's like a villager. So yeah, as long as you really chase him. So yeah, very cool. Then we have a Tatooine villager. And you could get hyperdrives for him. They spawn a Dewback. Now he is rideable, of course, because he is Dewback, which Sand Troopers ride. And we have a Gamorrean Guard. A Bantha. Oh, that's a baby Bantha. Here's the adult one. Excuse me. Here's the Tauntaun. Very interesting Wampa. This mod adds a lot of stuff. Very unique in its own way. Then we have an Ewok, a Jawa, so Jawas drop the droid collar and the Tusken Raider, which is very fast. Then we have a Wookiee, which is just Chewbacca, and a Gunk droid. Very little cool. And you can basically tame him with the droid collar. So yeah, there's that. But then we have miscellaneous items, which is just some coins, which you guys could see it goes up in the corner there. So if I drop them, it goes back to 0. But these are used for currency in this game, or the mod, I mean. And then you have some other stuff and some music discs, which I cannot play because of copyright issues. But there's a GX water vaporator, evaporator, however you want to pronounce it. So every time it rains or snows, this thing would go up like it is doing now because it is getting moisture from the snow. And you get a little teardrop. So it's just a moisture evaporator. So kind of takes a second. Very cool, interesting model. And you guys can see you get water droplets. So I'm not going to do the hyperdrives yet, because then I'll like lose where my mods are, or the items. But then these are electro binoculars, so you can zoom out times 10. And these are macro binoculars, which you can zoom by times 2, I believe. Yep. And let's get onto the Force Awakens movie. Here's some armor, which they kind of don't look right to me. Looks kind of odd, but cool nonetheless. And here's the captains, which is basically Captain Phasma, just a little bit silverish. And then you have all these weapons, and you have a Kylo Ren's lightsaber, which I was using to kill people. But yeah, they're not 3D models yet, because this was newly added. But very interesting. And here's just some spawnables and rides. So you have a race speeder with BB-8 attached to the side, and there's BB-8. Bye, little buddy. But yeah, you could basically ride these. And if you don't want it anymore, you could just punch it to death somewhere. There you go, and then it gives you back. So very interesting. Now let's look at the hyperdrives. You have tons of them actually. So let's do Endor. Okay, so this is Endor. I don't know how it is Endor, but it is for some reason, because you could, I guess, yeah, you have pretty much a lot of trees and water in Endor, like lakes and rivers. So yeah, that's oh, please don't crash. Okay, I know some of the worlds, like, oh, what is this? I never saw this yet when I was looking at the mod. So I'm gonna assume this is their house, so let me just barge in here. Okay, so I never realized that these people are technical. Okay, so oh, so this is like the little generators. And you could get some weapons, some money, indoor leggings. So I'm pretty sure these are just found anywhere in Endor. So yeah, let's go to Yavin 4. Okay, so okay, that scared me for a second. This is Yavin 4. Looks pretty legit, like the actual movie. Cause there's a lot of trees in that one as well. Like, you could probably mistake me as Endor for a second. But I mean, if you watch the movie, this is, I believe, Leia's home planet. But, and here's some palaces. So let's go in one, shall we? Oop, and I dropped Hoth. Okay, so yeah, very interesting. So yeah, that's pretty much what that is. And you have custom like sky as well. Very interesting. So these are probably found like anywhere, I'm sure. So let's go to Kashyyyk now. You guys didn't know. But it's just water everywhere and tall trees like they do in the movie. It doesn't have any prequel. You guys can probably suggest that to the mod it. No, I will. Review. Very, very cool. Have you added a prequel and stuff? Like, because it has a sheet and why not size. Okay, so let's that drops some drops there. So yeah, let's go third up now. See if that's just I'm back. And let's go to Dagobah. Which is just pretty much all muddy and stuff. So yeah, this actually looks like diggable. I wonder if you can find this little pipe somewhere. I know there's like custom dirt, I'm sure. Unless it's like, I'm not sure though. I know the water's a lot darker though. Kind of weird. But I don't see like any huts and stuff. So let's go to Ilum. I never heard of that planet in Star Wars though. So if you guys maybe give me like a few factors about it. Okay, so this is Ilum. It's like a Hoth type of thing. At least from my look of it. Very interesting. Okay, so let's go to Tatooine now, which is my most favorited one, because how much detail there is in the meanwhile download strength. Okay, so this is where like half the things pretty much spawn, and then you have the cantina and stuff. Very interesting. And these chests and there's centrifuges. Yeah, you can pretty much get armor there. But these don't really attack you, which is kind of sucks. But then these have like water vaporators and Jawas. So yeah, it's pretty cool. I mean, there's not really much to say about it. So here's the Kiatina. So let's go to Hoth now. So yeah, this is Hoth. Pretty much basically, you just get everything here. So yeah, guys, that is the mod. If you guys like this little review, then make sure you smack the like button, and see you guys in the next one.